for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He spins right by him. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. We're working a couple yards past the line. Kair Elam getting there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season, and the injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Dak now from the gun. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
8 of 7. And the Cowboy first down.
First down, here's Dak. To his running back, Miles Sanders. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 3 now.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun is Prescott. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down, Dallas.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Complete out to the right side. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Prescott now to throw on third down. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete left side.
If you keep in stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
63.
Back to throw, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's got Brown on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Rolling left, buying some time. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught at the 4. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5.
Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles trim the lead to 1. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now the Eagles ready to attempt a 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
From the pistol, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets in. The 2-point drive puts him in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
And the 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's going to run for it. Then he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out now to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. On 4th down, Hurts getting out to his left. And he's caught. He's got Brown. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things. And they surprise us all by picking up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Play action. Hurts has it. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The play fake now Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Good for another Eagles.
They go play fake with Hurts. Buying some time left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 7-point lead in the 1st. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Sanders running dead ahead. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
44-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, here's Dak. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Intended for
George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. Screen here for Williams. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Is Reed Blankenship making the stop. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Dak throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another throw for Prescott. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. They shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through to the Cowboys. This is a 55-yard look from the left hand. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Deron Bland. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Cowboys first down.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
DeMarvion overshown on the coverage.
Here's Hurts. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Gets him the first past the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
For an Eagles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Works his way to the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Booker on the coverage.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good for another Eagles. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Hurts. Headed out right. This throw is cut. He's out of bounds. They didn't even come close there. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. And it's the Cowboys with work to do on 2nd and 12. Handoff here to Sanders. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Straight ahead with Williams. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets it away from his end zone. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Flush down out to his left. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Hurts buys time, rolling right. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Oh, stiff arm. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott takes off with it. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's all the way down to the 36. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Sanders on the give, headed right.
Miles Sanders
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Hurts on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, run with Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. They go play fake with Hurts. Getting out to his left. And he's caught. He's got Brown. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer saw that last play a little differently. He is challenging the ruling on the field.
After review of the play,
Brian Schottenheimer continuing to plead his case, but to no avail. That play is going to stand. Play action on first down. Has it in close. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Escapes out to the left. Intercepted in the end zone. Deron Bland has it.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They put a receiver in motion here left. From the 47. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys just have to account for him, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pick up with 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Up the gut they go with Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 38.
From the gun is Prescott. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Dak to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to Barkley again. He sure was fighting Gronk, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Rolling out to his left. This one's caught. Smith has it. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's got Smith again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second and 6 coming up here. Play action. Hurts has it. Finds some time left. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Barkley can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again.
The Eagles.
Hurts looking to throw. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
Dallas getting everybody sense. They've got 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Throwing again is Dan. That's caught by Williams. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Dallas.
Sanders running dead ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10 now. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From midfield on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized that the opportunities are plenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Dak now from the gun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Feels this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Buying some time left. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2. From the pistol, Hurts buying some time right. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. And they stay perfect, Bob. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down, here's Dak. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Give to Williams from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Blitz coming, Dak. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd and long for him here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Hurts on 1st down. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Guys, man, that's Brown again. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. And we know who his favorite target has been all game, no doubt about that. And that connection has led him to the record books now. That's catch number 22 and breaks Brandon Marshall's 2009 record for most receptions in a game. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Cowboys sending out the dime package. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. this one over on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Lamb brings it in yet again. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 13. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Getting out to his left. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. He will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He was covered by Kair Evo.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. That is caught. He's got Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some all-important insurance. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. For decades, Flipper Anderson's 1989 record has stood, and here, Brock, we've finally seen it beaten. He just topped 336 yards and now holds the most yards receiving in a single game in NFL history. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And he has it in the end zone, and that might just be the decider, folks. It is now a 2-score game. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tap to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Trying again, following the sack. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you disrupt that pass, that's a job well done defensively.
And they are sent off the field. He had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now begin to drive with Dillon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.